So what you push with makes a difference as to what angle he'll take. In this particular instance, I want the elbow to make the motion because I want him headed that way. Because what I'm interested in is the gap on the backside of his tricep. So if I go here and I bump and I push him this way, I'm making it harder for me to get to that gap. And if I bump and I throw my elbow, that gap comes towards me faster. So depending on what you push with makes a big difference. In this case, we throw an elbow through his neck, okay? Now my hand shoots in to the backside, okay? Now, I just throw my arm in the air, bring it down on top of his shoulder, and then through here, grab my own bicep, or even grab my own forearm, okay? Now through here, I slowly roll back, and then as I'm going in, it's putting pressure on the top of his shoulder, and it's creating a shoulder lock in the process. So again, I go in, I bump, and I throw. Through here, we shoot, come inside, and grab. You can go just like a rear naked choke, or you can grab into your own forearm. I typically go rear naked because it's a faster grip. This one I can put more pressure on Mike, but it's slower for me to get in, so I like to just go with the rear naked. Okay? Now through here, it's not about me pushing up through Mike's neck. All it is through here is right now I'm heavy on my left shoulder, so now all I'm going to do is I'm going to turn and go heavy on my right shoulder. Okay? Just that motion, just from here, and just roll my body to the other side. Okay? I'm not trying to get up. I'm not trying to push through Mike's neck. This is just a brace to hold myself in play so that I go forward, in, block, and then all I do is roll back to the other side.
Are you holding onto his shoulder very much? Is it like a tight grip, or because it just looks like your hand is there?
It's just there.
It's just there.
Yep. So again, when this hand is in, and it's here, okay, he's holding me side control. So when I bump and I lift, I almost always try to hold on over here. That's going to be his downfall.
Okay.
So this hand is just a pressure. It's not even a grip. Now I shoot.
That's what's holding it.
Okay, I want it here, not here. I want it to come in by the shoulder and then lock. I can already feel Mike's elbow is getting tight up against my chest. So now this one again, it's not even a grip. It's just pressure. Don't push into, I'm not trying to choke him. All I'm going to do now is roll back the other way. Like I'm going to try, if I go from here, it's like I'm trying to go here. I won't make it. If I'm in position, Mike will tap.
It's shoulder lock, right?
Yes. Okay. Now again, what I used to believe way back in the day was that I had to push up heavy into Mike's throat, and it has nothing to do with it. All this is just a lever that gets held in place. It's the pin, and this hand does all the work. But this hand is the anchor that allows me to connect. So again, when I used to come in, I used to think, it's like I'm pushing him away, and it's not. It's literally just here, and as I roll, I'm pulling him down in the process. This forearm is coming in across the shoulder, and it turns into a compression lock on the shoulder.
Okay.
You see, Mike?
No, I was saying that when we start to feel you reach under, a lot of times your action would be to go to block. Does it still do it from there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I trust you.
Sounds like it's
I'd like to see that, Dave. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
So the biggest part is, so like there's a couple arm bars we can do where we bump, we come in. The first reaction is when you bump, because Mike knows, if he creates space, I'm out. At that point, I'm just going to go back to guard, or I'm going to go to something else. So almost always, they're trying to hold on, especially in that live match. Okay, and then through here, the biggest part is, because of the way I'm going, okay, when I go bump and I go here,
When you said this, I thought you were doing a ghost.
it looks like it.
Kind of,
Yes.
yeah.
I just give a shot. 1, 2, 3.
Did you see that, Jen? This way. Come on.
You know Mike?
Side control.
Yeah, I know, right?
Here.
Here we go.
Here.
What do you want? Oh, you want to do
Nope. The one on his neck stays.
Here.
It's the one on the hip that
Don't
travels.
give him choices.
Here.
Just
Yep.
make the decisions
Oh.
for him. Which side
Now,
you
don't
want?
go too far, go back. Now, no, go all the way back. No, all the way, start over. So, your left hand is framed, it doesn't move,
Okay.
it just stays there.
So you're saying
So now, right hand goes to the armpit,
It was getting
Roll.
there. Want to do it again?
over the top, grab it like a rear naked choke. No, 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 don't change your hand, it stays there. Now we roll back.
Jimmy, do it again.
It doesn't
It
take
is,
much.
it's quick.
It is. He's like, really? I'm like, yeah, really. Wouldn't lie to you. It's uncomfortable in the throat, but you'll
Correct.
You felt it, didn't you?
The shoulder's what I want.
So pushing this way, correct? This way? Okay.
So, this one comes over, now through here, exaggerate. Yes, now.
So it's like the ghost, but not really the ghost.
Now, we slowly go this way. Keep rolling, keep rolling. Slow.
And you're going to follow.
Now you're there.
And this goes over here.
Now, right here, right here. Pushing it all the way. There you go.
We're gonna choke.
Now, just
No,
go this way.
keep this here.
Keep
We're
rolling,
gonna
put this
choke.
up on the ground.
Huh?
And then turn.
I wasn't sure if you were tapping it. I was just watching.
White, not white, it looks good, that's some
Alright, you want me
fusion.
to try and see? You feel it?
Tap, tap.
You want me to show the arm?
Sorry, there was like 7 new people who do kickboxing, so
Okay.
I'm helping how to get them
Good.
organized.
This is the lock.
This here.
Oh, look at my little way.
Around.
But yeah, at one point, I saw everybody go that way.
Your arm.
Where was your arm?
Not this way. This way.
Frame. I'm ready to walk, I'm in position.
There.
I'm framed. This is the first time, look at me sometimes.
Like that.
And you
And
have
you're
it.
gonna
I love you.
turn
Somebody,
onto your shoulder.
you grab it here.
So roll up onto.
Now try to get over the shoulder, one.
There.
No.
Turn away.
So one, try to
Turn
go
away.
over the
Turn
shoulder.
this way.
Yes.
Turn to your right, Jim.
And then roll back.
Turn to your right. Hold on to it. Keep going.
Because
What's up?
if I go over the shoulder
You want me to do this one?
and I slip, then I'll slip down to the arm. But if I go for the arm and I slip down this one here, that's what I said, I always start as high as we can. And then just work our way down if we have to.
Grab it, you grab it. Yeah.
Ooh, look at that face.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
Second time.
You want to go?
Here. 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 Up. This is your armpit. Reach your bicep.
When I remember.
That wasn't sooner.
This stays on your,
Down with
this
it.
stays on your shoulder. And then this one stays on your
I felt,
shoulder with
I
the
felt it, so I just adjusted to it.
That's the shoulder.
Actually, I just kept turning.
Well, the biggest part is turn, and it's like I'm hanging off his arm, I'm pulling him down in the process.
Grab
As
it.
opposed to trying to push him up.
Lock the arm tight. And now turn.
No, go the other way.
All the way.
Go the other way.
Oh. This is, go around.
It's this and then
Grab.
ground.
No, this hand grab.
This one?
Your butt.
Yeah.
You need it.
This arm over here, so this, keep this here, don't move. This is here.
Yeah. So now you push it the wrong way.
To this
You're
shoulder,
good.
roll, and then turn away. Turn away toward, keep your hand, turn towards the wall.
Now we go back the
Turn
other
towards the
direction.
wall.
That was good. Maybe it's my shoulder. Weird on that.
Alright, so now,
Oh, never mind.
two reactions that start to happen. Okay? Mike was talking about one, because he knows about defense to ghost and things of that nature. So two things are gonna happen, generally speaking. So I bump, I go in, I shoot, and I lock. So, potential reaction number one. They literally try to just pull their arms straight out. Okay? So when I'm here, and Mike starts sitting up right here, okay? So I have the inside of his elbow, and my hand is still connected to his body. So in this position, I want to continue to rotate, okay? And my hand goes from his shoulder, and as I go in, I connect lower down. So now this goes into an inside shoulder lock. If you can then start to feed your legs inside and pull guard, you can start to increase the shoulder lock. The reason why my hand goes to the hip is because one of the things that Mike's gonna do to get rid of it is he's gonna start walking with me. So the hand is there to prevent him from rotating as we go. But if I can get my legs in the way, my legs will do that, and my legs will create distance, and then we get our inside shoulder lock. So that's one of his options, okay? The other option that they tend to go with, and again, it's a very small window to do it, is right here, is to go into how we would defend Ghost. Okay? It's a small window though. Okay, go back. Because right here, as soon as I lock up his shoulder, okay, ready? Go. Okay. Once I start to make the rotation, when he goes to bring his hand, that tension is already pulling him into my stomach, and it's making it to where now the hand has a very hard time making it through. So his window to make the escape, to put his arm on the other side of my body, which is the best escape you're gonna do, okay? But that opens up to reverse ghost, which is what I actually was hoping for in the first place. So I don't really care which one he does. Okay, so when I go in, we bump, I go over, he switches, okay, right here, okay, we're already into our reverse ghost, so I don't really care that he defends. I actually kind of prefer it. Okay, I mean, I'll take the shoulder lock, don't get me wrong, but again, it's going down that pathway of, if I can make that connection even reasonably, I now have 3 paths on the floor. The fourth one is the one that we didn't really talk about, and that's what if he just yanks his arm free, okay? But if he yanks his arm free, he's not on top of me anymore, okay? That means he has pulled his chest up to free his arm. So now the question comes, can you put your guard in the way before he comes back down? In most cases, I'm gonna say you can, okay? And so realistically speaking, what was the whole thing I was trying to do in the first place? Okay? I was just trying to get my guard back, okay? But for some reason, I couldn't go into him. So I come in, I go for the shoulder lock, and he just sits up and goes, woo! That freedom, okay, what else are you looking for? Either put your guard back, escape, do whatever you're gonna do, or while attacking him, if he moves the arm to the other side, we just hit a reverse ghost. If he tries to pull out, not by moving his arm, if he literally tries to pull his arm free, then we take the inside shoulder lock and block it. So let's play with those. 1, 2, 3. I have to say though, man, I do love hearing our boy going into his defensive barks.
Can we teach him how to howl?
Like, well, I can hear him, like, Melissa's out back, and the neighbor's working out in the yard or whatever, and I can hear Loki, and he does his big boy barks, and I'm like, oh, okay, he's not digging something that's going on, so he gives a deeper bark. So when I go in, he puts his arms on the other side of my body, here, then when I rotate, we get pressure, but now this is an arm drag, and his arm is already gone. This is our reverse position. Well, assuming he was smart enough, I knew from one side to the other. Yeah, simply tries to pull his elbow out right here, so that elbow's going inside. Then we start to right here. I start to put my guard inside, and we can play the inside shoulder lock. As you can see, starts to make him lean, sweep opportunities, guard opportunities, however you want. Or they literally pull their arm to freedom. The only way they're going to do that is by sitting up.
That was inside shoulder lock.
You're gonna string this arm.
He's like, you were there, so let me.
Probably in there somewhere.
I thought the way the arm, when he was trying to pull it through, the arm got stuck, and the pressure from the roll.
How's it going, Rika?
Is that what happened, or did I see it wrong?
I wouldn't watch it.
Yeah, these are actually working
Yeah,
out
well,
good.
good.
Good. Yeah, I got mine too.
So the instant replay,
There's no instant. Well, wait, there is.
That's helpful, yeah. Alright,
gonna go to the shows.
where do your hands go?
The instant replay kills the
That other
kids.
hand.
They're like, so and so did this.
So if I come in here, you gotta push
No,
it
you
away,
didn't.
right?
Okay. If I gotta check the cameras,
Stay
Yeah.
It's double.
whoever's lying,
Misunderstood the situation.
Are you sure you still wanna go with it? It's surprising, some of the kids,
They
even though,
they
they
did in.
know.
Loki.
We're gonna find out.
So-
They'll stick with it.
So still stick with it.
Because they're gonna die around here. They're gonna
No, 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 that's easier. No, wait, go back.
Yeah. You have to stand up, stand up. Yes.
So here,
And then try to get your knee in
this
between
stays
you and
here.
him.
Don't move this.
Go bottom knee. Go bottom
It
knee.
stays here.
And now start to stretch it as
And
you
you
go.
push up, push up. And
That's
then
the inside
this
shoulder
hand
lock.
goes
The cool
here.
kids are now calling it the
Turn.
near.
You're gonna choke your arm.
Did his daughter do it?
Bicep.
Dad did it.
Grab this way.
Although I love the fact that Bella Mir is now calling out on
No, no, that's
for a
one
fight.
of the-
Dude, have you seen his daughter?
Holy crap.
That is not a girl. She looks like him. It is so frightening.
But Bella right now has been calling her out. I shared a post.
If you can't work your hand, hold it like that.
Now, leave the hand in the throat here. So go back. So when you're framed, the hand that was in the throat, just leave it. Don't pull it out.
Okay.
So when you shoot through, yeah.
You're gonna
So
grab
now
it.
right there, start to rotate. Yeah.
This way or?
Go back to directly like you were gonna do your shoulder, yes.
Okay.
Now, start to try to get your knee in between the two of you.
Gotcha. Sorry, I thought we were doing the other one.
Well, Mike put you to this one, so.
I know. I was thinking one thing and he did another one.
So that finish it.
Yes, sir.
It's okay. We didn't communicate.
You'll move
aside.
Your bicep.
I tell the guys when we're doing combinations and the like,
This hand
the moment there's a miscue, like, I don't care. Finish whatever you thought you were going with.
Well, I was trying to do one thing in my brain, and I was like, oh, I should just do what I did before.
You gotta reach around to your bicep.
I'm not the smart one in this partnership, I'm sorry.
There. Roll the shoulder and then roll it. You're gonna hold it.
So, okay, alright, cause that's not, you'd be like, no, I can't say it, I can't say it, cause it'd be so, I can't say it. Okay, I'm gonna say it anyway.
Say it anyway.
You're like, John.
Dumbest. We'll just dumbest.
I'm gonna tell the kids, I'm like, make it more violent. They're like, okay, I'm like, no, make it more violent. Make it the most violent or realist you can. They're like, that's not the way it works. So don't change your hands unless he changes his hands. So when you first lock him up, go under and lock it right there. Now, if he puts his hand back,
This way.
right there, the way he's pulling his elbow, that's gonna be the inside shoulder. So we start to rotate. Now, if he makes the arm go to the other side, now same thing, just rotate. Now pull your arm out.
You reach through, you
And
gotta
arm
grab
drag.
it.
This way.
Yep. So each time, I don't have to change my hand position based on him. I'm just gonna put it in motion. And then if I feel no resistance, get up. If I do feel resistance, finish what's in front of you.
You want me here?
Yeah, so Christian showed one thing on the arm grab, when you go by,
Yes.
elbow in
Grab
place,
it.
Yes.
and then you work on it. Yeah.
So,
That was fun.
so the position we're in, when we hit the arm, so our connections, and this is one of the reasons why I tell people all the time, I'm like, why are you letting go? They're like, I don't know. I'm like, so once you own something, keep it. There's only two reasons I'm gonna let you go. Okay? One, it's getting me in trouble. If it's getting me in trouble, leave. Change it. or I have something better to do. If it's not one of those two, ask yourself, why am I changing my position for no reason? So if I'm here and I come in and I make my connection, Mike puts his arm to the other side. So right here, this is my arm drag. So I'm gonna start my rotation, and when I realize, oh, his arm's not here. So now I can start coming up, but oh, look right here, Mike. See, I'm holding his elbow, and where's his hand?
Over there.
His hand is in the Americana right now.
Yeah.
So as I start getting up, the arm position I'm in is already set to get into another lock once I get to my turtle position. But the reason why most people aren't going to get it is because they're just arbitrarily letting go and moving into new places for no reason. When ultimately speaking, what ends up happening is as we start to expand our horizons, understand a little more, and this is why it's important to slow down, okay? When you're playing video games and you want to find the secret levels, sometimes, like Mario Kart, you find certain areas, you slow down, and you just like look around, like, ah, there it is. So now when I'm going fast, I know the ramp to take, or somebody has to show it to me, okay? But if you're just going hard every single time, you're gonna miss what opportunities are there to play with. Because I need to kind of have those discovered so that when I'm going at a higher speed, I know what things, what signs I can start to look for that tell me, you know, I feel that pressure, take this exit. No, I see this, you can start, on I-4, you can start to read the traffic, okay? In most cases, you're like, look, there's almost always a traffic jam over here, seems like we're running pretty good, and then you can start to read the traffic. And then you go, no, let's pull off. Because you can start to see the signs before it takes place. But like I said, right here, when I'm in, oh no, right here, I don't even have to let go yet, okay? It doesn't matter what Mike did with his arms. As I try to come back, either one of the locks is there or it's not. Now my hand's gonna come in, and now I'm into my arm drag. Arm drag is gonna connect to the back of his elbow, but my arm is still connected to his hand. So as I come up, I'm already sitting on a potential lock. You know, but again, it's one of these things, you have to kind of, you have to kind of let yourself sometimes play and experiment. But we can only do that at slow speed, we can't do that at high speed. Okay? At high speed, you have to already know your path. When you're running, like at that moment in time, there's very little time in high speed. But that's why we play in here. We play in our sparring. We're just playing. Because at that point in time, if winning is the goal, then we're fighting. And if fighting is the goal, I'm winning. I mean, that's the way I kind of go into it. Or I'm just playing. And if I'm playing, I don't care if you tap me. Because we're just playing. I'm experimenting with things. I'm trying stuff out. Like, no, Mike got me on that one. Because there's no big deal. It's just play. And when we experiment, we're going to, you're going to fail that jump a couple times. You're going to fail those options and, and things of that nature. And then somebody's going to pin you down. And, and then at that point in time, they're like, they fucked up. And then they dive on me. Things of that nature. But who cares? Because it's just play. Okay? So try that. When you hit the reverse, look at your arm drag position. One more time. So I go over, oh no, there's his arm. So as I'm coming through, my arm stays onto the back. That's our arm drag. That was there the whole time. Okay. If Mike's hand, like right now, if he's here, it's even better. Because now when I come up, my elbow and my armpit is already pulling his hand backwards. So realistically speaking through here, if I just keep driving into him, or if I get up and pull, then at that point, we hit a very quick Americana, which is then also going to be there at the end of the next move. But let's play with this one first now. But again, keep your connection, okay? And then as you're getting up, pay attention to the arm stuck in your armpit, and then slowly start to pry bar it. All right, let's get,
3. Sorry.
Feel like
You got one, two, and that's what you
Look at
get.
those stretch.
Got it?
Yes, a little bit, yes. You might need, you're down. This was your idea, so you might as well get to do it first.
So grab his elbow.
There it is, he's gone, the wrist is gone, so I just go off.
So right here, right here. Put your elbow in front of his wrist, yep. Now pull your elbow back.
So your elbow should be down.
Here.
And then his, yeah, your elbow and his, your elbow should be all the way on the
So
ground.
part of
Yeah,
opportunity.
but his, see, his hand's in a
is
different position now.
just
It's more if
what
his
makes
hand
you
is in the
stop
front.
In the front.
Yeah, my hand's
Okay.
How far do they dedicate their hand?
Where would,
Here, here, here.
trying to figure out where I would go with
Hey,
this.
come on, sit up. Be good, be good. Here.
Right there,
Here,
right
this
there,
way?
right there.
No, in front of you.
There. Right here.
Now the other part you're gonna start getting used to.
Oh, we're gonna turn this way.
Your elbow to your wrist and hold it down.
Okay, wait, hold on.
It gets worse?
No, you do bring the arm in front.
Huh?
You do bring the arm in front. But then you're gonna put your elbow all the way on the mat.
I'm thinking get up, which I can't get up from here.
Yes, there it is.
That's why I do that.
Okay, now,
For this first,
now
right,
start applying
there, it's
pressure
right, it's not,
into the
that's
shoulder.
the-
Just get up.
Here. Hey, sit up. Shoulder here.
Okay, Dave,
Yes.
I'm trying to,
Yeah, I've got Danny in it.
Okay, so let's start over.
I almost couldn't get the words out. I know. I was
So we're gonna start just like the beginning. Nothing changes. Go over the top and lock. Grab your own arm. So now we're almost always what they do is they put their arm over. Now right here, in drilling, people do this. Nobody does this in a live roll. When this hand comes in, they bring it in like they're grabbing onto us.
Oh, okay.
So now start to roll towards his feet. Now we let go. Now with your right hand, grab the back of his elbow. Yeah, let go now. This one you let go. This one, pull your elbow to the ground and grab. Now right here, feel your elbow. See how it's connected to his hand? Okay? So when we start dragging this out, and your hand is on his elbow, we start pulling the elbow forward. That's where it's going to sit. So we want him to be here. So this elbow starts to draw back. Now your hand should be on this elbow and pull this elbow to the front and start circling behind him. So put this hand on the other side of his body. Start to circle behind him. Now right here, as we pull,
It's here. And they go, boom. And they pull it from below.
Yeah, you
Okay, so
Oh, yeah.
okay.
But for me, I don't like it as much.
low kick.
Okay.
Because
So then-
You. You.
doesn't matter how I do it.
You.
The back.
Do.
Oh, he's talking to the top. I was like, what did Jamie do?
Elbow, turn. Arm up.
Yeah, that's
Here. There. You just gotta calm. So look at-
Now, we take our arm. I know his wrist is here. So as I drag my elbow closer to his wrist,
You wanna do it again?
connect to the elbow.
Alright.
So that just,
So remember what we're doing, Danny. So hand here.
So if I'm here,
I bump you.
and I go
Stays
here,
here.
so right here, grab his elbow,
Top the shoulder.
but now I'm prying.
Oh,
See how I'm
you
prying?
can do that from
This.
tournament too?
So I'm prying his wrist out.
Right?
So,
There's so many places to murder. Like, I didn't
so
know.
if I just go like this, he pulls his elbow in, he does whatever.
Alright.
If I'm controlling his elbow, one of his ways of escape is already gone. So now if I pull his elbow forward, but I'm on the ground, so all I can do right now is to try to get his arm free. And a lot of it, he's gonna try to sit up, that's one of the classics. Or if he moves his hand up or down, it doesn't get his hand out, it goes through here. So if I just rotate,
I probably won't be able to explain it to you. We're gonna have to.
and so what we're doing is we're catching him early in that whole setup.
Where does
It's
it-
not,
right hand go?
it's not an easy tap.
Right?
When it happens, it happens, but when it doesn't, I don't care. because I still got the arm drag to the back.
Okay.
So it's kind of one of those, it's like knowing where the secret pathway is while it goes. If I hit it, great. If not, I'm finishing my lap.
Yeah, unfortunately with that secret pathway, it can really fuck up your life.
It could. Well, and also, how often does it, mess you up if you weren't set up to go for the off ramp and you try it anyway? That's usually when it ends up happening. All right, so now, because there's a counter to the counter to the counter, counter to the counter to the counter. So I'm in.
What?
I create my space. Oh no! I go over the top. Oh no! Mike knows all my tricks. So now, as I go to rotate, and he starts to realize that this side of his body is wide open, he's gonna try to pull his arm out. That's why we're in the arm drag. If he pulls, I'm already pulling on him. He's gonna help me get up. Okay. So what ends up happening is for the most part, is he's gonna do the next best thing. He can't put his arm on top of my body, so he's gonna try to put his body on top of my body. So when I start trying to get up, he's literally gonna put himself in the way. But look what he just did.
Oh no.
He put the hand out, okay? Because again, when I'm here and he's trying to push into me, he needs that hand so he can drive in. Because I'm trying to get up, and so he's using that hand to give him extra pressure. That's where this hand comes in.
Oh no, Mike.
Okay? So my hand goes around his head, okay? And as I'm trying to get up and he drives into me, my hand goes under his neck, and then we go over. Then remember what we said about that elbow.
I'm gonna sleep terrible tonight.
So that's how you sleep.
So again, I bump, I go, oh no! I go for my reverse ghost, oh no! So right here, this hand is pushing in, he's pushing in, that's how I know this hand is gonna be here. So this hand now slips in and goes into his armpit. Now I change my direction again. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Da-na-na. Da-na-na. Da-na-na.
It's not dull. It's like a happy birthday, but it is Shark Week.
It's like happy birthday. Is it?
Uh-huh.
Is it Shark
I
Week?
thought it was Shark Week.
It is Shark Week.
Oh, yeah.
I started watching Orcas versus Great Whites last night.
Oh.
And the Orcas won.
They usually do.
I know.
Oh,
They're studying the rake marks.
So the first piece is ghost with the shoulder lock. Okay, you don't have to do a shoulder lock. Literally, you can just keep going for ghost. Get your knees, whatever. There's a Darce choke there. When we reverse it, that is reverse ghost. When he tries to block me and I hook his armpit and I start to roll him over, we refer to that as poltergeist.
That's right.
Poltergeist?
Yes,
Remember that
is
from like 2
poltergeist.
years ago when he showed it to us?
Yeah, Christian showed it? No.
I think this is the one where he almost choked me unconscious because I thought there was another
Oh,
sense
yeah.
of the move. And I kept waiting for the next part and I'm just dying. I'm like, ah. He's like, Tap. I'm like, I thought you were going to do something else.
And so if they don't roll, it's a neck crank / compression choke on the neck. But most people choose to roll. Now in drills are weird though, because in drills, we're going so slow that the reaction that people give doesn't match what would happen in a live match. And that's the part we always have to watch out for, because in drilling, the goal is to be a posable action figure, but the goal is then to also to try to mimic the positions that would happen in a live match. So then it gets weird. Okay? So again, we bump, I come under, okay? As I go this way, this hand goes to the other side of his head. So he's pushing into me, but I'm pushing into him, and then my hand goes inside, just like happy birthday. Okay? Now, when I reverse directions, as I reverse, my hands are basically both pointing at the ceiling,
Like you were graceful.
okay? And then that's gonna get him to roll over. And then at that moment in time, get up with him. You either have a position already established, or, as was the case, I had his elbow caught just like the arm lock that we just did, I just have a better position now to actually hit it, which is more of a scorpion lock than anything else.
Can't wait.
Let's try it. 1, 2, 3. Remember, Charlie, there's a camera.
No, it's not debating anything, just can't wait till I.
Yeah, and there's a phone over here recording too, Charlie.
What's up?
He'll see it.
I'll see it later.
Yeah.
Oh, that reminds me, she developed a brand new tap. We call it the taint tap.
Which,
I will explain it.
so wait
I'll
till
explain
after
it
class.
later.
Yeah, no,
But it's
don't,
miserable.
no, this one, you got this one.
Are we live rolling or? No, we're
No,
not.
no, no,
No,
no,
no.
still early.
Here.
It changes the hand. Now put your hand on the other side of his head, Mike.
These are
If he starts
No.
pitching into me.
Go back.
Whatever.
Here. Here. Go with it, Charlie, go with it.
I wasn't sure where to go. So I was just.
He's like, this is what happened last time!
Damn it!
Well, again, it's one of these things. There almost becomes a point of no return. If you haven't started to somersault by a certain point,
Right.
you just get that crank.
That's where I was. I was like, I couldn't get over at one point. I'm just like, fuck, I have to launch myself. Great.
Sorry.
It's not your fault. I didn't recognize the somersault point. Wanna do it again? What's that?
back. Yeah.
Still not gonna recognize it, which is worse.
Yeah, keep going, go, 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 go. You're there. Beautiful. That's it. Now bring it. No, don't.
You know they're literal.
I know.
Like, please, they're literal.
Me?
So now, here, traditional scorpion is that hook inside his leg.
What's up? It's easy.
And then,
If I was going to do anything, I would run away.
Now, what I prefer is I do a variation of the scorpion lock,
Right? Did my first.
but
Yeah.
What's
I
the scorpion
prefer
lock?
it.
Took me a little bit. Huh?
I don't remember the scorpion one.
So scorpion lock.
Do it on Charlie.
So remember, I just got done rolling him this way. Okay. Now remember what we did earlier. There goes his wrist, and there's his elbow.
Right.
So traditional scorpion is I throw my hips in, and then I put my leg over his. He's already feeling it.
Yep.
Okay. So now that's good, but I've kicked so many people in the groin failing that technique.
Don't show that.
That I have stopped. Now, in this particular one, because of my setup, I already had Charlie's arm. So what I prefer to do is I go into a happy birthday, and then I get it from here. I don't even step in on the hips if I can help it. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, I remember that. Thank you.
One more time.
No, sir. No, I was trying to get another roll.
Juan is learning Richard.
Yeah.
I have to be down, right? I'm really confused at this moment. I thought I was losing my right arm. I was like, he's gonna take it away.
Oh, you're gonna die. I'm just gonna watch.
Yep.
So that's where, back in the day, because I mean that joke is as old as I've been training jiu-jitsu, is the show it one more time. So,
Charlie loves me and you're
Same move.
well, so that's when we started. When the person goes, can I see it one more time? We're like, no, you gotta feel it. Come on.
No, Kirby did it to me one day.
Like, no. Now keep the hand in the armpit.
Picture.
That's right. Keep the hand in the armpit
Classic for
though.
that. Do that again.
Go under his head.
That's when Dave started going, come on, you can feel it.
Yeah.
I said Nick was classic for that.
Yeah.
And I don't know if he's doing like
No, he moved to Ohio. He's got like 3 babies.
until I'm stuck in my own head. And then I'm like,
And then Mark did it one time in class. I was like,
Well, and there's times you're looking at me like, I know what you're doing.
No, no.
She stands.
I forgot, I literally forgot what the scorpion, and then it reminded me of that
And
time
she
when,
pushes down, and it's
he-
literally filling me.
Christian was teaching the truck series. I'm like,
It, well, it
Yeah.
worked.
But then, like I said, that's when we started going down the pathway. When you start seeing the person, you know they're doing it
You're
just
like, oh,
to.
I didn't even feel it.
Yeah, hold on. Yeah, you gotta feel it
No,
now.
I did swear I forgot.
Now, unfortunately, that happened to me. I had this dude that was in here. He was a strange dude anyway. He was like Powder from that movie. If you know that.
Nice!
So,
Wait, Jamie.
but
Not rolling it.
he's being that dude. He's like, well, how's that pressure being created? Blah 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 blah. So finally, I just said, hey, let me grab you and I'll show you. Okay. And then that turns into a 1-star review.
Sorry.
Yeah.
It's like the professor wouldn't stop talking and blah, 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 and it hurt me. It was really rough because I challenged everything.
No, then he came in with his girlfriend to have
Sit down with us.
sit down with us.
Oh dear.
You brought his girlfriend for a sit down?
Yes.
How'd that go?
Yeah.
Obviously not well, they're not here.
Well, he brought his girlfriend because he would never shut up about how his girlfriend was an Olympic wrestler and blah blah blah. So
Oh, that guy.
it was like, oh well, I'm gonna bring my girlfriend in. So and then he's like, you
So you
deliberately,
tapped her.
he's like, you deliberately tried to hurt me, and I'm like, are you hurt? Well, no. Well, then I didn't try to hurt you. Like,
If I wanted to hurt you,
if I wanted to
you'd be
hurt
hurt.
you,
Yes, you would really.
For people who've been to Dave's class more than one time, are acutely aware that Dave could hurt you.
if I wanted to hurt you, you wouldn't be saying,
There's no
you
debate.
tried to hurt me. You'd be saying, I did hurt you. You asked a question.
My shoulder
I
doesn't
said,
work anymore.
you should probably feel it. And then.
He was also asking dickhead questions.
Oh, that's not cool.
There's
No.
questions and then there's those gotcha questions. He was trying to do gotcha questions.
That's so silly.
Those are
Why would you-
annoying as fuck, just
Why
by the
would
way.
you want to do that? Like,
I feel the intensity.
I think Melissa doesn't like him.
She was not a fan.
I don't like it.
No, I was not a fan.
Is he gone now?
Yeah, he's.
Yeah, he's not here.
Yeah, they don't come back
He's
usually.
not that
When they
bad.
when they get to the point, they bring their mommy in with them.
Well, and then as we're talking, I'm like, I'm like, dude, I don't have any problem. Like, you asked a question, I showed you, you tapped, I let go, we moved on. We had a good class after that, blah, blah, blah. Like, clearly, you're still holding on, believing that there was some animosities that didn't exist and don't exist. So if you have a problem, then maybe this isn't the place for you. I'll refund your money, I don't care at this point, but clearly you feel that there is some sort of whatever, like it's not on my part, but if you don't believe me when I'm telling you, there's nothing I can do to change your mind. So if you believe that does exist, then, I don't want you to train in an environment that you don't feel like.
Safe.
So. All right, let's start off inside control.
Let's see if you don't have that.
I know, that's just so odd. Alright, coming in, your favorite part. You wanna kill your mom. Come on.
Here we go, 3,
Come on.
What are we doing?